So hey guys, welcome back to the Pluto Inspires. This is the channel where we talk about money, where we talk about shillings, we talk about some dollars, we talk about how you can make it in your 20s, in your 30s, in your late 30s, in your 40s, because I don't think we have over 50s watching us. But remember, it's never too late to start from where you are. So in this channel, we only talk about money. We only talk about success. We only talk about inspiration. We only talk about motivation. So guys, my friends here are going to introduce themselves. Then the topic of the day is what you need to know before starting a YouTube channel. Because from today, I want you to consider YouTube as an investment, and actually something that you can stop doing part-time and you start doing it full-time. So they introduce themselves, then we get started. Ladies first.
Okay, thank you so much for having me on your channel. Hello everyone, my name is Ray and I'm glad to be here, and my channel is called Connect with Uganda.
Hi guys, my name is Mwakazi. I'm glad to be hosted here, and I love anything to do with money.
All love money.
Goosebumps.
Yeah, we all love the money, you know.
So she's going to start to start a YouTube channel. Why would someone consider YouTube? That is what you need to know.
Okay, that's good. So it's for different reasons. People consider YouTube for fun to begin with. The most successful YouTubers started as a joke because it was just fun to create videos, and then some come to YouTube because they love to create content. They love to be creative. They see video as a way of expressing themselves, or as a way of sharing a message, or even educating people, depending on what they like to do, you know. So that's why someone would come to YouTube, and then they'd also come to YouTube to make money. But you have to be careful because you don't just make money, it takes a lot of work. So I would say if someone is to be a YouTuber, before you think about the money, first know that I'm going to love to do this job, I'm going to put in a lot of effort, So don't stop what you are doing if you have work for YouTube immediately. No. You first start YouTube when it picks up and you feel like now you are stable with YouTube. Now you can live where you are working. So it is not YouTube is not a get rich quick scheme. It's not a pyramid scheme. You have to put a lot of work in it, but ensure that whatever you are doing on YouTube, you are so passionate about it. So Mwakazi, I want to start a channel. What do I need?
All you need first is a Gmail account.
A Gmail account?
And anyone with a Gmail account, you can quickly convert it into a YouTube channel. Second, you have your Gmail account. You need to know yourself. As in your personality might bring out your niche.
Sure.
So niche is what the topic you'll be dealing with, because one thing with YouTube, now when you're talking about the money part, different niches gets different money. When you are talking about finances, you make more money.
Oh, if the topic is about finance.
Yes. Inspiration, finances, you make far much money than anyone doing lifestyle and all that.
Okay.
So you need to understand yourself, understand the niche that you want to major in. So once you do those two, you are good to get started.
Yes, and I would like to complement his point. So just like he has said, you have to do something that you enjoy doing as a person, and then it's also something that people are going to enjoy watching. That's how it comes, because it comes back down to your personality. Okay, sorry. Some people are very fun, very loud, naturally entertaining. They like to scream, they like to express themselves. So maybe they're going to be very good at doing funny vlogs, just things that are very... okay, sorry. Things that are very, very loud, you know. So, and then some people are just very quiet, not too talkative. Maybe they're just very smart. They like to share information. They're more serious, or they're even an introvert. So what your personality is as an individual usually will affect what kind of content you choose to create. But whatever you choose to create, one, you have to make sure that you're giving value to the viewers, because once you give value, that's how you're going to build an audience. YouTube is about being able to attract people to enjoy your content, and the only way you can attract people is if you're giving value. Whatever niche you're doing, you just have to give value, and that is the first rule. And then once you're giving value, you grow an audience. That's how it comes. Then once you grow an audience, you all become a family. Then you can, keep taking it from there.
Yeah. So another thing that you need is maybe a good phone or a good camera to get started. And if you do not have any, you can start from where you are. There is that one friend of yours who have a good phone, you usually borrow it for selfie. You see, you can borrow that person a phone to shoot content with, and you upload to your until maybe you get to a point where you can buy a good phone. So basically, you can start from nothing.
Yes.
Just having a Gmail and
yes. And I would like to compliment your point as well. So I know when you go to YouTube, you're going to see YouTubers with fancy cameras, fancy lighting, a fancy microphone. Like, don't be tempted, you know. It's very, very okay to have a humble beginning. The best light is natural lighting. So when you're starting out, just film yourself during the day, because you might not have money to buy like fancy lights. Of course, depending on what kind of content you do. So start where you are, just like you said. Don't be tempted to get like so much money and invest in YouTube before you even understand what your niche is going to be. Because just like Pluto was having an interview, you said you tried very many different things before you found out what could work for you. So it's the same thing with YouTube. You're going to try something, it doesn't work out. You try something, it doesn't work out. You try this, it doesn't work out. And then one day you're going to get that one thing, you do it, and boom, people love it. So when you get that good video that people love, you keep creating content in that direction. And then once you see you have consistent views, then you can, you know, start now to upgrade your gear, get a nice camera, nice microphone, you know, hire someone to film you, things like that.
So, and actually, if maybe, you know, there are those guys who usually come like to my inbox on Instagram, they ask like, I really have this passion about YouTube, but I don't know what can I do. So what can you advise me to do? What content is going to get views? It's not about what content is going to get views. It's about what you are passionate about. Because when you get started, you need to remain in that line. So it's about passion. And again, if you do not have ideas, you can just go and write on Google like YouTube ideas to vlog.
For beginners.
You're going to get hundreds of them. Then you go trying to evaluate yourself and know
which one can
where you can get started. And again, like guys, like for me, as I said, even if you don't have a phone, I was borrowing a phone from the friends who are coming here. My cousin knows when I was starting. And even right now, for me, I've been using a phone until now. So actually, you're the one who made me to see the need of actually now bringing it in the professional way and buying a camera. So guys, you can always start from where you are and you get started.
And another point I would like to say is YouTube, you have to be very patient. If you're not a patient person, you can't be a YouTuber. Because people think you go on YouTube and start making dollars, but that's not how it happens. The average YouTuber sometimes can take you like 6 months or even 1 year before you monetize your channel. So guys, don't come to YouTube to make money. Just come and say, I'm going to create consistently. I'm going to create good content. Look at what your channel can bring you in the long term. When you think about YouTube career, you don't think about it of short term of next year or 1 year. You think about it 10 years from now, 20 years from now. What can you potentially build from your YouTube channel? So when you come to YouTube, come with that mindset. So that's why it's good if you are a student, do it as part-time, you know. You can say maybe early morning, if my lectures start at midday, then I can use morning hours to film, then put there a video. So if you post like twice a week, you do your books, go and read, post on your channel as well. So it's something that you grow alongside something else, especially when you're a student and you're beginning out, or when you maybe have another job. So it's not something you just dive into unless you have so much money to just invest in a YouTube channel.
So another thing I realized is about consistency. You see, if you start by 2 videos per week, ensure that each and every week you do those 2 videos or you add. Do not minus. I realized like, you see for me, I usually do like 3 contents or 2 contents in a day. Sometimes if you fail to do like, in 2 days, you fail to do contents in 2 days. Now in the third day when you come to upload a video, it doesn't get so many views as normally. It takes time to then catch up from where you left. So I feel like the AI system of the YouTuber, there is a way it recognizes your efforts or something.
Even so, your viewers as well. Because they'll be like, oh, we are here waiting. They comment. I'm happy to see a notification.
You are feeding
notification gang, you know. I'm the first one to comment. Like those start to show you that kind of love, that they're loving your content here for sure.
One thing I would also like to add is realize YouTube are in business. YouTube are in business, and if YouTube are in business, they want to partner with people who are a bit serious, and that's, I'm talking about now consistency. If you're uploading 1 video a month, YouTube doesn't have like a platform on its own. They don't have content.
Yeah.
They're relying on your content to put advertisement. They have advertisement, and people have actually paid for them. Now they're looking for content where they can place these advertisements. So if they see that you are a bit consistent, you upload around the same time constantly, and you are, you know, from 2 videos to 3 videos to 5 videos. So that consistency, AI, the artificial intelligence, realizes this is a person we can partner with. And what YouTube does is it starts now sharing you out even more.
Recommending your
videos,
yes.
Yeah, so guys, about monetization and now how you can make money from YouTube and how many subscribers you need so that you can be monetized. Being monetized is now where you start earning from YouTube and the minimum number of views that you need from YouTube so that you can get monetized, you are going to find that in our next video. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe.